You see the heading already? In Indonesia, you know what happened recently, kan? The
Yeah.
stadium. They are crazy for football. And when it comes to religion,
They are crazier.
they're more crazy.
Yeah.
If they don't know there'll be any Muslims in the team, I don't know what
Yeah.
might happen to the Israel team.
Remember when they played us in the final?
Yeah. Yeah. Remember that? I was there. Stadium full pack. Like, no, this can't be 35,000. This is more than. And then when they lost,
Yeah.
they just took it out on our cars.
Are you fasting, bro?
Are we rolling? Lights out.
Lights out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time orang nampung. But Assalamualaikum, bro.
Waalaikumsalam, bro. How are you?
Happy for you to be here because if there is a list of people that I would have balik-balik, you would be in.
No, man.
Yeah, because remember you I was just sharing something about my podcast around my story, and you replied, and I was like, oh yeah, he was a really good guest, yeah. So yeah,
And
then
guess that wasn't uploaded yet.
yeah.
It's okay. That's why we're doing this today.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
today.
This is kind of a unique situation.
Yeah.
Unique situation. So maybe for the audience, we tahu lah. We had this is the second time he came to the podcast. Kali kedua, you want Melayu or English?
I can do both.
Do
I am mixed. I am mixed. I can do both. Just don't do Chinese.
Yeah, you are mixed.
Yeah.
So okay. Cuma ni ceritanya. He came on the podcast because of a sponsor, which probably because I want to have another relationship with that sponsor. I'm not gonna say lah, even though dah kena bayar. And then there was something. Some incident happened, and I think just to be the bigger person is on my side lah. My production company at the time couldn't do something, so the deal fell through. Now I'm okay. Like we made a loss, that's okay. But we also had a good conversation with Hazim at that time.
It was a very good one.
Very good one.
Very good one.
I had a lot of like
Yes, we had a lot.
11 kusuk. And you know, he was like he was a gentleman. Like he defended the association tapi like never has he macam he was being reasonable lah. I would say like it was very surprising to me, people in your position being asked that question and you still maintain your cool, and I really appreciated that.
You have to.
Yeah. And then unfortunately we couldn't release that pasal ada sponsor tu kiri kanan, and it
is what it is, kan.
Yeah,
so,
it is what it is. But I'm happy that you're here finally.
We're back again.
Yeah, we're back again. I hope this is not your second time. It's gonna
hopefully
be
not.
Hopefully not, because we have some. Mana lagi dapat?
We won't clip that yet. We'll just carry on first.
I like the shirt.
Oh yeah, well, it's fitting for the occasion.
I tried my best to find like a dry fit shirt, but I'm a t-shirt guy.
Well, sorry to bring it to you, bro. I don't think they'll have your size. Just for football size, kan. sorry. They don't have an XL, double XL, sorry, no. This is like premium edition for footballers only.
So kalau like the fans, they have different grade lah.
Well, like you see outside of Brunei, there's a fan for the fans and there's one for the player version. So this is like more premium, the player version, and you won't get sizes in XL. But for the fans, you get up to what size you want. We don't have it in Brunei. We don't have it in Brunei yet.
But fans can bali this.
Not yet.
Okay. Who makes it?
Well, as you can see, the main one is FABD, so they made it as their own brand.
They made it as their own brand.
So it's an own
in-house brand.
So they don't have a brand yet, so they made it as a brand.
Okay.
So yeah,
FABD is like a brand.
Something like that. They're trying to make it into a brand. So they're making their own
lah.
apparel. I can't say yet, but hopefully yes.
Okay.
Because people are asking me, I want to get the jersey. I want to get the jersey. I said, at the moment, no.
Okay. So what are you at FABD? Is it still the same last role? So since orang belum lihat video tak, baik tak introduce balik lah. Pedah jangan diungkit-ungkit sanku.
So, I haven't introduced myself. My name's Hazim. People might see me on Instagram or on TV.
Vines.
Brunei Vines, acting in a movie, all that. But now this is
Bahala.
my... No, that was the main. That was the original name.
The original.
Primajaya.
I was going to say Prima Donna.
No.
Primajaya, sorry.
So people might know me from that, but now this is my real passion, is football. So what I actually am is real passion.
On drama lagi tu.
This is passion, bro. So I'm
Fasting, bro.
Yeah,
Passion.
you can make that happen, man. So like I was saying, I was originally appointed as a kit manager for the under-16 team. This was in 2021, end of 2021. Dah jadi, the team got okay. Dah jadi, you've been upgraded to under 23s. Okay, so still COVID, no activity apa. We had to do everything online, Zoom training apa with the coaches.
Macam you are kid manager.
It was hard. Yeah, but like, so
you have to manage the kids.
So how are you gonna do that? So the coach was we could say very intelligent enough. So okay, you can't do the kids. So ask them to come and get we'll provide some football, some gear or equipment for them to use for the training. So they came to FABD drive-through style, come and take, and all that. And
they would just train at home.
Is that train at home? Yeah, that's the only the best next solution.
Because we need to work.
Yeah,
I need to get
one
paid.
we need to work, and they need to keep in shape because we had competitions coming in.
Yeah,
and unfortunately we didn't join until 2022. It was the under 23s.
So that's a lot of hiatus lah for that.
Yes, because
since
Brunei they didn't allow any football at the time. Just
so you're blaming the government? Jangan lah.
No. I wouldn't blame the government. I would blame COVID for taking 3 years of my life. That stupid virus. So we were trying our best. Doing everything online, Zoom apa. And we went into the under 23s AFF under 23 championships where we didn't perform as good as we always.
Yang berapa kosong ni?
No, this is actually a good one. We didn't lose that much in that one.
This was before ia public kali lah ya.
Yeah. This is before travel restrictions were loosened and everything. Everything was still COVID. I have to take tests, all that. Bear in mind, I wasn't part of the team then. They had to cut me out short because there was a minimum of stuff needed. So okay, I didn't join. So that opened another door to me. I was offered to go in the national team senior. So
it actually was a good thing.
It was a good thing, yeah. Okay, I didn't get to join that. It was the first experience going outside of Brunei. So I was put into the national team, the senior players. So oh no, senior players, they're the same age as me. I play with them sometimes. How can I be the team manager?
Does that hurt your ego?
No, they're too good. No, this can't be happening. So no. Yeah, surprisingly, it was a bit awkward at first. So they're coming to me. So where's my baju? Did that hurt your pride? You know how it feels like.
I know how it feels. I have a story to share after this.
I still play football. Then okay, where's my baju?
And I'm still. You're good. You in Super Squad. You were one of the.
Top 10. We'll get into Super Squad after this. So national team went to Laos, had a friendly. Not that good. We went to Saudi Arabia.
Last year, man.
This was last year.
Yeah.
So we went to Saudi Arabia for a training camp. Then we had our Tri-Nations in Brunei, where we got our first victory in how many years against.
Yang goal.
Yeah.
It was still a good goal.
Yeah, it is.
Because it was still a good goal. But for orang yang indah tahu usulnya macam.
Yeah. But we won. We won.
We won.
Then we had our qualifying to the AFF Mitsubishi Electric Cup.
Yeah.
This is the main target we was going for. So it was against Timor-Leste, 2-legged tie. We had to play in Brunei because Timor-Leste don't have a FIFA standard recognized stadium. Brunei doesn't, at the time, didn't have one yet because they were still under renovation. So we had to use one of the other stadiums, Belapan. And the lights wasn't working as well, so it was played in the day. One kickoff was 2:30. So imagine the heat and that. And we managed to get through.
Yeah.
we won both legs and we got to the AMEC, and yeah, that was my journey so far. So I'm still with the national team. I'm still as a kit manager, and maybe next appointment I'll be as the media officer.
Oh, boleh reveal
Maybe.
sudah. You're very
This is part of the team, not as part of the association, but part of the team.
Part of the team,
Yeah,
okay.
So yeah.
Wait. Part of the team and part of the association. What's the difference?
So they have the national teams, right? Different age groups, under 16s, under 19s, whatever. And then there's the national team. Most of the coaches there are not full-time coaches, except for the head coach.
The head coach,
which is
Mario.
Yeah, Mario full-time there. The locals, we're part-time. So we don't work for FABD. We're working appointed for the team. So we're part of the team as coaching staff. So it's a bit confusing, but yeah, I'm not.
It is confusing.
It is,
Like
yeah.
you see my head.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like-
I was looking at like, what is he talking about? How can they be part time? And yeah, we're getting paid from FABD, but we're appointed as the coaching staff for that team. For
Not
as of
for
now.
national team.
Yeah, national
Okay,
team.
because you have the under 20. And
Yeah, there's different
Okay.
coaches for under 20s,
Okay.
under 16s, and all that. Yeah, it's like that.
So currently kit manager for the national team.
Yeah.
And inshallah soon.
Inshallah soon. We just wait for, if I do get appointed, then Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. If not,
still part.
you're
I'm
still
still
part of
kit
the team.
manager. Yeah.
Yeah. So allow me to share something about that. Like you said today, you are apa ni? You play with these people and then suddenly mana baju go. Not the same thing, but kind of like the same thing happened. So we have, my company have a contract with this a certain company lah. So last month they have a public event, a launch event lah. So you know, like launch events, selalunya influencers
Yeah,
are
all that,
you know
yeah.
they come. And you know, usually I am coming with
Yeah,
them.
you're with them.
Yeah,
But you're with them. Yeah.
I'm bringing the camera. It's like, I'm like, this is not the
Yeah,
best night.
I understand. Yeah, I can get you.
So I didn't talk to any of them, bro. I was
You
like,
didn't?
no. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, only the close ones. I go
Yeah.
and then you know, beritahu lah. You know, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
doing this. And yes, it hurt my
Yeah, it does.
ego
It
lah.
does. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, there's a lot to process there. But in a nutshell, you're a kit manager for the national team and inshallah soon to be, if
Yeah, the
you're
media
a
officer, yes.
media officer, which is a good thing.
I've taken this position before. I was kit manager and media officer, so I have a bit of experience. So yeah, so I know what to do and this and that. So hopefully they will appoint me for next one.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing though. I don't know you as pemain bola and all this. I knew you as a salesman.
Yeah.
Because you used to help me a lot in,
Yeah,
in my production juga kan. Like,
yeah.
bro, ada kereta ah?
Ada.
And you
Yeah.
always say yes.
Yes,
That's the best
yes,
thing about this
yes.
guy, guys. He never said no.
I might say no, but in a good way. But
I don't
no,
think you
no,
ever said no.
that wasn't a no. I
You
know,
never said
I
no.
know already. Oh yes, I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yes, I got a car for you.
Just like
Yeah.
really grateful.
Yeah,
bro.
you don't think through that procedure. It's like, okay, I know this guy. He wants to do this and that. Yeah. Even
Yeah.
if the big boss say no, I'll get it for you.
Which you did. You did. To be fair, you did. And where did how are you juggling between all of that?
So I'm bersyukur lah. My job, my daytime job, full-time job is I can relax a bit. Like I can come and go when I want. There's certain times I'll be on duty in the showroom. Yeah, no, yeah, I can say this. There's nothing wrong. Because there'll be certain days I'll be on duty. I'll be staying in the showroom. But other days, like, okay, I don't have to be in the showroom, but I have to do my paperwork, or I can just do it like half an hour, be done, then yeah, be on my own, like do whatever, like market myself or find other customers, take photos of the car or make content or something like that.
You
yeah.
like to make content with
Yeah.
I enjoy your commentary.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one is a good one.
Yeah.
I got like, was it 100,000 views on TikTok.
It
It is about the Stadia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I haven't watched this one. I watched the older ones.
You'll
Is
have
this
to scroll down on my profile. There you go.
which one? The story atau kah?
Just go pop in the Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
169,000. Yeah.
That's a lot of views.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This was 2021.
I think I enjoy your voice more. Like, it's like, it's soothing. It's like, you're not.
I was going for the. I'm not going for the accent, but I do have an accent. But it's like if people don't know me and they can't see me,
Yeah.
they won't know. So people won't mind if I have pull out the accent. But if you see me, would you think I was half English or not?
It's hard to say now because I've already met you.
Yeah, because you already know me. But
yeah.
if like,
Ada orang tanya tuh berapa seat, bro?
yeah, I replied. That's the
Ah,
reply.
that's the reply.
That's the reply. Yes, that's the reply. Because I did in parts. So I did a teaser. I did like part 1. So if you want to see the next part, I'll be doing it. So just stay tuned and this and that. And it built up from there. And along the way, I did some funny videos or whatever.
Because being funny is probably in your DNA.
I wouldn't say it's in my DNA, but I
Like,
all my friends, Brunei Vines, the crowd, those are the funny people. I'm the person behind the camera just giving ideas. That's me.
The serious one is you.
Not the serious. I wouldn't say serious. I do have the jokes, but that's the thing. They will get the jokes out better than me sometimes. Yeah. I'll be the one. I'll be the manager guy, the Asian guy. That's me. That's me. You wanna hook up? I can hook you up with someone.
I thought you said Asian guy just now.
I'm the Asian.
In my head, Asian is.
No. I'm the Asian. Like,
Asian
if you
is
want something, yeah. I don't look like that, bro. No, nowhere close, bro.
Can I live that in, guys?
Oh my god.
I didn't do anything.
No, I'm the Asian.
He's the Asian.
Yeah.
The Asian. Speaking of TikTok,
Yeah.
I heard something.
What was that?
There's a podcast.
Since this is football related, kan?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, we can talk non-football related, but this is football related
This is
and
football
Brunei related.
Yes. Yeah, they said Brunei in the caption. So
In the caption, what's the TikTok?
Yahoo Southeast Asia.
Yahoo Southeast Asia.
There's two. I think there's 2 videos. This is after. There's one before that.
Okay.
Yeah,
cuba
there's
search
one
lagi.
before that because I did comment on it. Keep scrolling. You'll see about.
In the caption, it says
You will say there. Do we need a Brunei-based club in the Singapore League?
But this is like the part 2. They're basically kissing us. Kissing us.
But
already.
because they already lost 2 games, kan? So
Yeah.
2 games they lost and wasn't a good start. But this is the thing. If I'll put myself in their shoes, right? If I was a Singaporean, like, okay, what's this foreign club doing here? Why do we need them? What's it do to us? So I understand where they're going, but
so that is the issue. Dorang
Yeah.
okay. Since we can't find the video,
yeah,
what was the issue?
That was it. Like, why do we need Brunei to come into our Singapore league?
Okay.
What help is it to do to us?
Yeah.
We're not getting any income from their games or whatever. There's no fans or fan base in Singapore, and fans are not going to travel to Brunei to watch the games.
Okay.
So I get the point. Like, why do they need DPMM? But it's in a different way. Like, they have another foreign team, Albirex Negata.
From where though?
It's from Japan. So, but they are based in Singapore. They have their
base in Singapore,
Yeah.
but it's a Japan team.
This is a Japan team. They have in the league. This is the one. This is to develop football. This is which is the main part actually for why Brunei is joining in Singapore League. Because our competition here in Brunei, the Brunei Super League, is not.
Kesuka,
No, I wouldn't say Kosuka, but the whole league
the whole league.
is not competitive enough.
For DPMM.
You'll have DPMM, Kasuka, Kota Rangers, or some other teams that will compete, but they can't get close to DPMM. That's why it's not competitive enough. You won't get you could predict the standings before the season starts. Like this season, okay, Kasuka number 1, or after that Kota Rangers. But the bottom ones, they'll be fighting against each other. But you'll know the top 3 teams. It'll be Kasuka, the Army team, those teams. But you'll know for sure it'll be Kasuka number 1. So that's where it's want to say boring, but it's not competitive enough.
For DPMM.
Just for Brunei in general, like, yeah. But that's why DPM are going outside of Brunei, because it's not competitive. How are you gonna
So they've been trash talking.
Yeah.
What did they say?
They're just saying they don't need us. But I get the point, but
I think
we want to go there to develop our team.
Yeah.
And develop our players, which is good for us.
Good for us.
And
there must be something good for them, like financially for the league.
we don't know.
Okay.
We don't know about that. It's like ticketing, merchandise for our locals, yes, because the shirt, the jersey is a local brand, Pinch. So that's good for our local brands. It's helping and yes, Hyundai is sponsoring DPMM as well, so that's good as well. So yeah, I had to put that on there. So we're sponsoring DPMM as well. And you know the reason why we would sponsor them is because they're in Singapore. People be seeing their posts everywhere. This and that is all on Instagram. It's all on the videos.
That is what you're paying for.
Yeah.
That is what
Yeah,
you're paying
yeah.
for. People talking
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah, so
that is what you
that's what we're getting.
Smart.
Yeah. If we did it to a local club, what do we get? There's no coverage. There's no live streaming. The media isn't powerful for the teams here. It's like they're not advertising the game. That's what I want to bring.
You want to bring that attention to our
yes.
local teams.
We need investors to come in, say, yes, this is something worth investing in. But we can't do that yet until we can prove that our competition is good enough.
Oh, that's very complicated, bro.
It won't take 5 years. You could say 10, 15 years, you'll see an improvement. If
Because you have to develop the players, the league.
if it goes to plan.
Okay. The one thing that I could in my head lah saja, like takut ka.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Takut ka?
Takut ka,
Because
like-
2019, DPMM were the champions.
Champions, yeah.
2020, COVID. So we pulled out and there was no league. 2021, we could rejoin back again, but complications of having to travel, like,
Travel restriction masih ada.
yeah, you had your isolation for how long, and that was taking more time. And most of our players are not full-time players. They're like part-time. They have their own jobs, and there's no point. So they just joined local competition, FA Cup, and they won. Steamrolled everyone.
But it's funny though. That is Yahoo punya podcast ka?
Yeah, I think it's specifically for the sports. What I saw there is for sports.
So it's not. Okay.
It's like the agency kan, where they're doing
Yeah.
specifically for. You can see they're doing all this
Yeah.
podcast kan.
Yeah.
So they're doing footballs, and it's a lot because of the local league, local football league, Singapore league, and they have a lot of politics in
Singapore?
Well, no, yeah. If we're within football, because there's this one team, Lion City Sailors, huge investor come in, Shopee.
Okay.
Shopee invested in the team, built them a new stadium. I think millions. They're like the JDT of Singapore, but now they're not performing as they should be doing, and yeah, it's get people talking on media. Still, Albirex is still the number one in Singapore.
What happened?
Albirex, the one from Japan. So they're doing good.
Are we gonna challenge them? DPMM?
So DPMM's next game is against Young Lions, which is the Singapore youth team. After that, I think it's on the 15th of April, we'll be playing against Albirex. So we'll see. We'll see how we can manage without competitive football for the past 3 years and see how we've gotten.
So we have played sudah sana.
We have played, yeah.
2 games. Berapa game? DPMM?
4, I think.
4
or 5. We've won 2. We drawn 1 and we lost 2. If I'm not mistaken. So our last game we won. A good convincing
How is
win.
that performance to you? Is that acceptable?
The last one, I would say it's okay. You
No,
could,
the losses and no, because they are.
Yeah,
it looks
yeah,
like macam
yeah.
dorang ni takut, but you know, are DPMM really fitting of that sampai kena takut, kena segani semua tu?
I think so, yeah. Because the one thing, Singaporeans, they don't want foreigners to win. Even Albrecht or it is even us. If there's we don't want the foreigners to win. This is our league. It's like that. So when we do win, DPMM or Albrecht, they just don't like it. Say okay, Albrecht's out, DPMM out. All that
How
stuff.
long have
Albrecht? I think was it? I think more than 10 years. They've been champions how many times already? So
Standing.
this is this season. This is this season.
Albirex?
Yeah, Albirex Niigata. So you can see that, yeah, DPMM played 5, won 2. They've lost 3 actually. So yeah,
So it's not really that good of a.
it's not that bad considering this is their first season back. So it's not bad.
You're very forgiving, bro.
No, because the last game was very good actually.
Very
They managed the game well. They won 3-0. And I like the, it was like getting the DPMM back as it was before. But this time, the new thing is he's got all these youngsters coming in, so which is good for us. So he's playing all the youngsters, the likes of the defenders, the Herzis. There's this one midfielder, Shafiq is called, 16 years old, I think 16, 17. 16, 17, made his debut and he's good man. One for the future.
One for the future.
And it's good that the coaches are trusting the young people because we need them for the...
Who's the coach for DPMM?
Adrian Pennock, he's from England. So he's the head coach of DPMM.
I can't wait to see how that Anupulang falls.
Yeah.
You know, in fall. What's
How it falls, yeah.
How it
Sure,
falls.
how it falls out, yeah. So yeah.
I'm an Asian.
Oh my god.
It's not racist because we're
No,
Asian.
'cause we are Asian. I'm half
we're
Asian.
Oh my god. Okay, talking about like football news. There's been a recent. This is controversial, guys. This is controversial. Can you pull up? You want English or the Indonesian version?
Hey, I can do both. I can do both. I can do both.
No, for is it easy for the audience to understand?
I think English,
Yeah.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So this is really, really controversy.
You see the heading? You see the heading already?
Yeah.
The first 3 words, how anti-Israel protest cause.
Okay. If you're not comfortable talking about it,
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm one.
Where do you stand? Like, okay, on one side, these young Indonesian players,
Yeah.
who I saw one of them being interviewed. Dorang train like 3 times a day. Like they put so much effort into this, and mind you, they're 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
So they're devastated.
Yeah, they was crying. You could tell by their faces they were devastated.
On the other side, this is the most sensitive topic in Islam in the Islam world. Fighting it out and one have like the upper hand, you know. So politically, it's very sensitive, and
It
it's
is.
so. What is the middle ground? You as someone who I think is mature. If I don't know you,
I'm on the way.
If I don't know you from Brunei Vines, But where should one stand on this?
So okay, what people know in football, you don't mix politics with football. It's a big no. It's happened here in Brunei before. It's happening now. You just don't put them together because you can't. You can't do that. You have to put politics aside. Football is football. That's one thing. But as we saw some of the news, like some countries don't recognize Israel as a country.
Yeah.
We don't recognize Israel as a country. So how do you put that together? And as you know, you get Palestinians that play for the Israel national team.
Yeah. For people who don't know, the
Yeah.
strikers are actually the Israel striker,
Yeah.
Palestinian Muslim,
Muslim.
and when he scored, he sujud. So
So how do you put that into context? Like he's Israeli, but he's a Muslim. This is one thing that. This is why politics should be out, but because it's Israel and it's in Indonesia, it's a big issue.
it's a big issue. 90% Muslim there.
It's a big populated Muslim country.
Yeah.
So, and I even saw there was some representatives from Israel come to Bali before. That was no problem. I didn't
No,
read into
he
it.
bought a different.
It was. I didn't read into
Nas
it.
Daily. Was that it? No, it's different.
No, it's different.
Okay.
It's someone else. He came to Bali. They had like something. There's a cyclist. There's an athlete coming, and that wasn't a problem. But when it comes to this, when it comes to football. Number 1 sport in the world,
It's a
this
problem.
happens. And I've been following these players, the Indonesian players.
Are they really that good?
They are good. There's this program they do is called Garuda Select. It's like a development program. They select all over Indonesia, everywhere, all over Indonesia. They go all over like for a few months. They search for the best talented under 16 players, under 16, under 15 players. What they do, they bring them to England. 6 months. They train them there. They play against the academies by category. So they go up and they play against the best academies in the world. They've been there for 6 months preparing for this. This is like 2 years ago. So the players 2 years ago are now 17, 18, getting ready for this. Because you have a time frame for, okay, we want to develop your players for this competition in the future. Then after that, we can move forward. If you're good enough, that's how the process goes in football. You develop early, get them at a young age, it's easier for us in the future. So I've been following most of the players. There's this striker, Hockey. He was one of the photos of...
He was the one who got viral.
Yeah. He's...
Can you pull up Hockey?
I think he was going to be offered a contract from a European team. He's that good. He's that good. Yeah. And I think now...
KKY.
This is season 4, I think, season 3 of the Garuda Select. There was players before that been... You'd have to put Indonesian player hockey.
Hockey Charaka.
Hockey Charaka.
That's
the one that dia ada.
Yeah, okay. Charaka C.
No, we're fasting.
This is not
we're
Brunei
fasting, bro.
This is not Brunei Vines. This is not.
Yeah, Hockey Charaka.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He grew a lot, man.
Yeah, so basically what happened was he commented on his Twitter.
Yeah, I think it was on Twitter.
Yeah. Disappointment. I think he said
course.
He said a lot of things. Yeah. Said a lot of things. I think one of them was he said we can beat the Israelis by we can help the Palestinians by beating the Israelis. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And kibuh terus. Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing. You're gonna beat Israelis, but you got Palestinians in there.
Yeah.
And it's
complicated.
It's complicated. So this is why politics should be put aside. But in this case, it's really hard. It's really hard because you're in a Muslim country. You got Israel qualified, and
why was that? You said cyclists apa tu no issue because one person only.
The media don't cover it that much. This is football. Football and media, they go good together. So anything, boom.
I see.
So yeah,
that is.
It's not fair for the players lah because they've been training so hard. The coaches they've been.
So you feel for the players and you
I
feel for the government
like,
as well.
You've been training for the past year, all that time, 3 times a day. You have to juggle your makan, everything, all this. You know how having to prepare for a tournament or competition.
Yeah.
Then you get stripped off, and it's in your home country. This big dream for most of the players, and you know the support in Indonesia is crazy. Right? It's crazy, and it's like their time to shine, and it can't happen because of that. I was looking forward to even our...
Yeah, we were the ones who suffered the consequences.
You know the Mitsubishi Cup we was in? Some of the players, Indonesian players, was some from the Garuda Select season 1. So to see them in person, like, they've grown a lot. It's amazing. And this again, it's just upsetting. Like,
so confirm they're not gonna host.
Confirm. They've been stripped off.
And they didn't qualify as well, so they're not playing as well, John.
Yeah, they are playing. They did qualify. As hosts, you qualify, yeah.
So basically, because they're not the hosts, they're no longer qualify.
No.
I heard there's gonna be a potential sanction, Jokan.
Yeah, I saw just now on Instagram, just before I left my house, first on my feed, Indonesian football won't be banned. So that's good news for them.
Okay.
So there's no sanctions for that.
There's no sanctions. It's just being... But having said all that, they're going to lose a lot. Yeah.
That's
they lost a lot and they're going to lose a lot
more. They're going to lose a lot more. We're talking millions of dollars.
US,
US. Not rupiah. US. This is merchandise, ticketing, all that, and exposure for the players is... And it would be a good advert for Southeast Asian punya football. Because it's happening in Southeast Asia. It would be a good advert for football here. But What to do?
I think belum lagi meant to be lah kalau.
Belum lagi.
Yeah.
Because in the past, Malaysia have hosted under 17s, but this is way back in the 90s. But nowadays,
Mungkin time tu Israel did qualify, but there was not that much tension.
Israel dulu, they've never qualified for anything. Football. They've never been. No,
they always qualify for
So
something.
now, they qualified under 20s. Now this happened.
When did you realize this was going to be a problem?
No, because I saw the draw. I said, Israel, are you sure coming to Indonesia? And then the next day, they're going to do the draw, but they can't put together Indonesia with Israel. They don't want this and
So
that.
they are stages
Yeah.
lah. Stages.
So I thought, you can't do that. It's like you're altering the draw, and it's like being biased. You have to go with the draw again. It's to be fair. So it went on and on and on, protest after protest, and then boom.
I think it was the governor.
knows?
Cuba you search Pak Ganjar. That's it.
Yeah,
Weird name.
he said
He was the one who sealed the
and even the president of the
Indonesia.
Indonesian Football Association went over to FIFA, discussed all the stuff, and they said, nah, we just can't go ahead with it. It's not good for the country. This and that.
You say Ganjar football kali.
Yeah, anything is.
Especially with Indonesian, their name.
Yeah.
Into price of U20 cancellation. So basically, he said something like he won't allow. I think he literally said, "I won't allow," and that was it for FIFA.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing that sealed the deal.
But I think it might be a good thing. Like, you won't get fans going up to the Israeli team, protesting this and that, making things worse.
I think it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
If you think about it
Because in Indonesia, you know what happened recently, kan? The
Yeah.
stadium and this and that. They are crazy. They are crazy for football. And when it comes to religion,
they are crazier.
they're more crazy. If they don't know there'll be any Muslims in the team, sorry. I don't know what might happen to the Israel team.
I think this is bigger than I think what the young Indonesian players need to understand is that this is not just a cancellation. This is not just the country being stripped out. Bigger picture.
Yeah.
This thing, the thing that you just mentioned, it could happen.
I know it will happen. I know. This is Indonesia, man.
Yeah.
They are passionate about football.
Remember when they played us in the final?
Yeah. Remember that? I was there. Stadium full packed. Like, no, this can't be 35,000. This is more than 35,000 in the stadium. And the stadium just bouncing. that was crazy. And then when they lost, they just took it out on our cars. Pacha.
And this is not in Indonesia.
And that's just a minor tournament. This is not a major tournament. That's a minor tournament. That's not a World Cup. This is HBT.
Yeah. And we're talking World Cup. Yeah.
Well, you imagine what happened to the World Cup if they were there.
Yeah, I think having read all of this and like analyzing everything, the complications, I still think either FIFA or the Indonesian authority did the right thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel for your loss, Hockey.
Yeah. We feel for your loss, but you have to put into like a bigger perspective.
And like you said, he's potentially gonna be offered a contract.
Yeah, we hope so. Hopefully,
opens another door for him.
Yeah. He's a good player.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If you guys should see his interview with Deddy Corbuzier, Young the podcast, he really opened up, and he really mentioned a lot about like how they train so hard and how the football system in Indonesia, and you could see just by watching the interview, you will understand why they are heartbroken.
Yeah.
But like you said, the thing that you mentioned just now, there's another picture. There's a bigger picture.
Yeah, you got to keep aware of the safety of your people.
Yeah.
You don't want, because of football, this happening.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good. And Nauzubillah, like, if those things happen, you think Israeli is gonna be berdiam diri?
I wouldn't think they would go into that. I don't think, no.
You don't think?
Because FIFA will take control. They will give all the sanctions if anything happens, which will happen if it did go through. And you could see possibility Indonesian FA being banned from maybe 2 years, 3 years of competition, and that's not good.
You don't think it will go that far, lah?
No, I don't think it will go that far. No.
So football is football.
Football is football. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
But
keep it that way.
Yeah. This is Indonesia.
It's Indonesia. They're the craziest fans. The craziest fans. I was at the AMAC, the Mitsubishi Cup, and our home game against Indonesia was in Malaysia. They filled up most of the stadium. Their fans. You imagine the day before official training, we have like official training and with the media. We was there like 1 hour before. We could hear this. Where on earth is that coming from? I was like, people shouting. So I went out. I said, oh my god, you got Indonesian fans already there waiting for the team bus. No, because it's our time first. We have to train. It is a certain time, 1 hour period for the media. We go first. We leave the stadium. They come. Mind you, the Indonesian players wasn't even there yet. The fans were there when we were there, trying to.
Gagal kamu lah.
Gila kali orang ni. Why? No, this is Indonesian.
This is Indonesia.
Indonesian. And on the game itself, you get all these fans talking to you. Menyumpah lah ni orang. Macam, oh, well, enough. These guys are crazy. Like I was warming up. The player, I wasn't warming up. I'm not a player.
Perasan, bro.
Bukan perasan. Players warming up. So we're at the far side of the pitch. So I was there just like getting back the balls and putting equipment up. And you can hear the Indonesians scream at you. Like, nasty words. Nasty
Kalau
words.
ada puasa,
Yeah.
boleh tak?
Nasty. Like they even say they would want you dead. It goes to that like they're trying to get to your mind. They will go get to your mind. And you could, most of our players were like experienced enough, so I don't think it was a problem for them. And
Maybe the newer ones will probably get
it was just unlucky we lost in that.
How many did you lose?
Was it 5? Was it 6?
That's not bad. It's not.
No, because we were holding it. We were holding them up for like half an hour. Nil,
and then
nil.
you just crumble.
It was 0-0. Red card. After
What
that,
happened?
It wasn't a red card actually. I don't
Did
think
no
if you-
VAR?
No VAR. Don't know if you can see the highlights somewhere. It's Brunei against Indonesia, AMAC 2022. Yeah, we got a red card.
And after that,
it just went.
the whole thing fell apart lah.
Yeah, it's the same like it was against Thailand. 80th minute, 75th minute, we just.
On the other hand, it's 11 to 50.48 now. You want to go to
Anyone want to go to Indonesia?
It's 7, bro.
Oh no!
You even
No.
forgot. You tried to block it
No,
out.
7.
Oh, it's 7, it's not 5.
I don't recognize the number 7. No, I'm a United fan, so yeah. You see the stats. Surprisingly, we've got 4 shots on target. This doesn't usually happen.
I don't want to see the possession stats.
No, that doesn't matter. But
In football, yes, it doesn't matter.
yeah, as long as you win, but we didn't win. But yeah,
But they did get 33 shots.
Yeah. and we made it onto YouTube, Brunei.
For what?
You get these compilations of serious misses in front of goal. It wasn't Brunei. It was the Indonesian team. There was like, I could say 1.5 meters in front of the goal. He didn't go. He didn't score. He went up. And this
Can we try to pull that
it's
up?
made compilations. You just look for the highlights. So you see the fence, that side.
Yeah.
See, that's the crazy side. Our side was literally empty. See, we have a shot.
But should we go back? Go
Go
back.
to the channel. It should be on the channel. That channel.
Um,
AFF Mitsubishi Electric Cup.
Ito lah, yeah. That one. This one. 2 minutes.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see this. I might have to make this very, very small so that I don't get copyright. But
So this was the first goal.
first goal.
So the 20th minute. I don't think they'll show the red card. I'm not sure because it's very tight.
When was the red card?
This is the red card. Is that a red card for you? Second yellow. And yeah.
Maybe a second yellow.
But the first yellow wasn't a yellow actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why. And that was the goal. Second half, there's the miss. So 2-0. So, okay, let's just maintain it. We couldn't.
That's how you manage the game lah. Like,
Yeah,
it's
we had
2-0.
to. We had to.
One player was
Yeah.
sent off.
They was frustrated that they couldn't score. They kept on trying. You saw, and 33. See, our keeper was the best player on the pitch, actually. Well, I wouldn't say that, but...
Yeah, you wouldn't say that at a 7-0.
Yeah.
Are we going to see the misses? The miss?
I don't think so. You have to put the miscalate. No, they're not showing it. It popped up the other day. So, this is Indonesia against Brunei. Luckily, it's not Brunei. Luckily, it's not Brunei. So, yeah.
Brunei is there, so...
Yeah, Brunei is there, but no. In a good way.
Do you think it's positive or negative? Since the last time you came to my show, although we didn't post that one.
No.
Do you think since then Brunei has been positive? Because I know you were not taunting, like you were kind of like you wanted the episodes to be out before the Timor-Leste game, which we did win. We did win the tie,
yeah.
so that's good. But after that, what happened? Obviously, we didn't do that well.
So it's been 3 months, coming 4 months after what we did before. We were supposed to have another Tri Nations this March. It was at Bangladesh, but we had to pull out.
So puasa.
Not because of puasa. That's not becoming a reason nowadays. Like fasting, you're fasting.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be professional about it. So that I think one of the main reasons was it was very last minute. Most of the players were like playing for DPMM, Singapore League. So travel wise, like
it doesn't work.
They had a game on the 19th of March, and we had to be in Bangladesh on the 20th.
Oh, that's too last minute.
And yeah, they had a game and getting the flights on the 20th, rushing over there, then coming back on the 28th. They had a game on the 30th. So it was a big rush. And we couldn't do anything last minute, like to get other players or whatever. So it is what it is. We didn't participate in that. Hopefully, we'll be more prepared for the next. I think it's in June.
How many players are in the DPMM, our national team?
So I think we have like 10 or 11. So no, you got more than that. This
a lot.
Yeah, 11 to 14 players that will be in the national team. So the majority of the players are from DPMM. Yeah.
So it is a complicated anula if they have to play in the
you have to put it that
country.
way. Yeah, they're playing in Singapore, having to travel.
How are you managing that? Do you know how kalau macam in Premier League, and then the players that are playing in say Manchester, Liverpool, they're playing for the national team. It sometimes creates a headache for the managers and the fans as well. Why are you playing there? We're paying your salary. So how is it?
This is where it becomes interesting for Bruneians lah. We're not a full-time player, coach, whatever. We don't do that for our jobs. It's not our daily job. We're there for part-time. So having to ask them to travel 24/7 or whenever they have to, it's hard. Because some of them are working, they have to have permission from where they're working. We have to have approval for them letting go because most of them work for the government. And yeah, that's one of the hardships that we're facing. Is not easy because I wouldn't say the government's not supporting us 100%. It looks like they're not supporting us 100%. Yeah. Because we had a forum like recently, football forum, talking about this and that. Someone came from AFC saying, you need to get your government involved, support, because that's when it can just go blow off.
Yeah.
And we're not getting that much support. I will say, we're not getting that much support from the government.
In terms of kalau menyuruh orang, these players go out lah, approval.
Yeah, we just start off slowly. Give them approval for training. They can have their jobs, but let them go out 4 o'clock, 3:30 for training, or in the morning for gym training, and let them train. But at the same time, let them have their jobs as well, because that's one thing. You can't take it straight away out saying, "Oh, you have to pay full time." You can't do that straight away. It has to. There's a cycle and there's a process. So just give them leniency. Okay, you can go and train, but make sure they do train. Something like that, and that's where it all begins, and it's very hard to get that now.
Okay, sekiranya Brunei were to do the full time. I don't know how is it in Malaysia, Singapore, and all our neighboring countries. How is it out there?
So
Are they full time? The Malaysia.
Yeah, mostly they're full time.
Okay,
So coming back to what I said about media and football coming together, this is where it makes it all full time. This is where the money comes in. This is where the money
I was
comes
gonna
in,
ask
yeah.
tadi, sekiranya these players want to do full time, will FABD, will the government, will KKBS have enough budget at the moment?
That's it. We don't have the budget to do that for them. Like, okay, I understand. We're not going to just spend 100 million for football. We have other things to think about Brunei. Football's not everything. Maybe for me it is, but not for the government.
I have my own sports.
Yeah,
That, we haven't put on money.
Yeah, we have other sports, other things to do.
Yeah.
So that's where we need investors. We need investors to invest.
But sekiranya that is the budget there. Sekiranya no.
It's not there. It might be there, but they won't give. But I don't think it's there. It's not important enough. That would be my point of view lah. It's not too important for them
So
to
this
give.
is where you want to excel at your next position.
Yeah. Be it at the association or not at the association, I'm trying to build something to make it full time, to make things interesting for people. Hey, look at Brunei's got something here. I want to invest because we lack here places of training, stadiums. We can't even use our stadiums for ticketing. That's another issue. I won't go into that because it involves the government again. And yeah, we can't blame the government. Malaysia, they got investors come in, they build these stadiums, they're doing it all. That's what we need here. And it's a bit hard.
There was one interesting topic that we discussed in the last session that never got released. And I did it in a dramatic way. I remember I was showing all these results. 11-0, 13. Dia belum ada sampai 20 lah. Like, you know.
Luckily,
yeah. But, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of, keyboard warriors saying like, kenapa orang Brunei mengantar ini buang duit saja?
Yeah.
Jawab dia. Because I already know the answer.
Yeah,
Even
you know,
before then, I already knew the answer.
Yeah.
Now you answer kenapa Ketani mengantar orang sedangkan masih belasuk sampai 13-0.
So, to be clear, football is not financed by the government. It's not financed. We're not using any of the government's money. If it's for football lah. Unless it's for the SEA Games or for the Olympics, then that goes for the government side. So if you see Brunei not sending any team for the SEA Games coming up, it's not the association's fault. That's under the Olympic Council. So they have their reasons why they're not sending any football teams. So that's different. We are funded, FABD is funded by FIFA.
There you
So
go.
everything is FIFA. We have our own budget. We have to manage everything. That's how we try to develop Brunei football from what they give us. Which I don't know how much pulang, but we try to make use of what they're giving us, which is I'm thankful for FIFA for doing that, but we still need to find a way to get money in by ourselves.
Which is like from
not
media.
not just depend on from FIFA. Pasal sampai bila.
Yeah. So to answer your question, he answered your question already. So that's where the money came from. It's not from, well, we don't have tax here, so it's not from your pocket. So basically, it's not from the government. They're not orang buang duit. No,
they're not.
The money is being given to them as FIFA ada memang to develop this football in all
and
these
we
countries.
have to use that money for football development.
So that's why they're sending all these players, even though. But you have been very, very positive about everything.
You have to be. You have to be. Anything, you can't see the negative. You just have to keep on going. Because I believe one day something will happen in Brunei football. I might be old enough to tematu, but I don't mind. As long as
15 years.
If I'm starting it now, it's something for the future. People see, oh yes, he really wanted to change football in Brunei. That's my main mission lah.
Man.
Yeah. Deep man.
Deep yo. Yeah. And you know, my late dad, we used to be football fan, and he always he was so critical about like Brunei football, like kenapa
Yeah.
ni, and if I have a hand in helping you achieve what you want to achieve, I think he'd be smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably here. Right now.
Yeah.
Bosan, eh?
Yeah. Boss. He's somewhere.
He's probably laughing.
He'll be laughing at our jokes.
But yeah, I would be happy to be,
Or he might be so critical, like, no, you don't know, right?
he wanted me to be a linesman.
You, a linesman. There's people I don't like in the world, and one of them are referees.
That's why I didn't go
One of them are referees. I just don't like them. Luckily enough, you don't see any clips of the highlights of me going mental. Because you go to the bench, you have the coaches, right? I have to be seated with the coaches. But after the first game, okay, Hazim, you can go right to the end. Okay, I understand. Because I'm emotional. I will kick what's in front of me. I even, where you bring the drinks? We brought 2. Both of them didn't make it back to Brunei.
What did you do with that?
I kicked them. I just kicked the hell out of it. Like, I couldn't do anything else, so I just kicked that. So yeah, I was that frustrated. I even went up to the referees, which you shouldn't do, but
You haven't been red carded yet.
I don't plan to be. But
The first,
no, like you see on your Google search, like you have the result, you have the yellow cards, the red cards. I don't want to see my name there. Maybe as a player, but not as a coach, because that's not good.
That's not good.
That's not good.
It's slightly good if you're the head coach, but not if
Yeah.
slightly.
But I make my reasons. If they tell me off, like, no, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be going to reps. I said, I'm the kit manager. There's another one of me. If I get a red card, he can come in. But if you're the head coach, you get a red card, you have to be in the next game up in the stands, and that's not good.
That's not good.
That's not good. So I'll take it for the team.
I'll take
it for the team. But yeah, I got players like pulling me back. Zem, stop it. You shouldn't be doing this. No, stop it. Control yourself. So that's mostly on the bench. You hear the players. If you'd interview some of the players, they will know.
You need to give me one ticket. I want to see this in action.
I don't think there's any clip, but
I want to see it in action.
you might soon lah. Maybe next few games.
Remind me,
Yeah.
just tell me kalau ada games and I'll try to come. And now
I'll let you know.
I'll get as close as possible.
No, this is how passionate I am. We have our FIFA days. It's a period where we're allowed to train with the national teams. So last FIFA days was 20th to 28th. We didn't go to Bangladesh, but we put together an under 23 national team side. So to ganti what we didn't do, we put the under 23s to get ready for this year. So we're taking over the under 23s as well. I announced that early. So no, people know already because they'll see my posts and all that. So we played a friendly game against Kasuka, the top team in Brunei, right? Nothing. This is a friendly hand. This is a friendly. Nothing to know.
Nothing should.
I was going mental at the referee. Like, why am I doing? Why this is a friendly? Why am I still like this kind? Like,
that's a good mentality to have.
Yeah,
though.
yes.
You want that.
Yeah, it's a good mentality, but I was going on at him like, no, this is why I don't like referees in Brunei. You don't deserve to be referee in Brunei. Nowhere, not even in Brunei, nowhere. I was going like that, and then we just started fasting. And yeah, it was already nighttime, so I'm not fasting anymore. I'm going to go full force. And some of the players that weren't on the national team, like some of them were on the under 23s, they were laughing at me because they knew me. Some of the other players were like, is he okay? Is there something wrong? Someone can just tarik him. And then the players that know me, like, nah, you haven't seen him yet. This isn't 100%.
Ani puasa mode ni yo.
Ani puasa mode and friendly mode. Friendly mode. Those Bruneian referees. The Korean referees during the MX, I just went up to him. Like, no.
They even speak English?
This is the thing. Indonesian head coach, Korean. Referee, Korean. Linesman, Korean. They was talking in Korean, like, and laughing, like, you're in the middle of a game. You don't do that. That's disrespectful. If you want to do, you speak English. Everyone understands English. You're just like, whatever lah. And I was talking to the fourth official was from Singapore. Said you better do something about it. This is this is not right. They're Korean. They could be saying anything. Do you understand them? They said, no, calm down. I said, no, I'm not going to calm down. I don't understand Korean. If I understand Korean, then I would be okay. So, yeah.
Your wife might understand Korean.
No, she's not into
She's
Korean.
not into
She's
it.
into Indonesian stuff. So she's updated on this. Oh, you heard about what happened in this? Yeah. Said, oh, now you know something about football because it's from Indonesia. So yeah, she's more into Indonesian stuff.
I
yeah.
see.
She's not into the Korean. I might be into. I've been watching this thing on Netflix, Physical 100. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
But I'm into that now.
You're into that.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you still play for Super Squad.
Yeah,
You're
Super
still
Squad.
active.
Yeah,
What-
I'm still active. Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
recreational football, kan. And to be fair, there's a good opportunities in Super Squad. We did win a competition not long ago, a tournament. So the winner of the tournament will be going to Philippines to represent Brunei for the Asian Sevens. It's a seven-a-side football. So they put together all the solo players that come
From
the top 10.
From
So I was part of the top 10, but because it was during the FIFA days and I was training and I couldn't come, so they just played without me and they won, which is really amazing. They won and
amazing.
no, amazing enough. They still invited me. Okay, we won. Still, you can come to Philippines with us. So the dates of going to Philippines on the first day of Raya.
It's fine.
I have a family, bro. I have a family, bro. This time I know how it feels like saying. I used to say, "Oh, why aren't they playing during Raya? It's football. You're representing your country, man." And they're saying, "Oh, I can't. I got a family." And it's gone back to me now. Like, okay, I do have a family. I don't want to leave them here on the first day Raya. My second daughter's gonna be like her first Raya, first proper Raya, like she's walking and everything. So, nah, I don't want to miss that. This can happen any other time. I know we will get the chance to go there again any other time.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah.
Sorry I said that just now.
No, I'm mature enough already. I think about family.
I thought you would have gone. No,
No, deep down, it's like,
Yeah.
I want to go.
Yeah, but
I want to go.
Family comes first.
Yeah, but this time I had no.
It's the first day.
It's the first day of Raya. If it was like the fifth day, sixth
No,
day, I'd be
if
going.
it was like your family comes, probably
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
But and if it was like the fifth or sixth day of Raya, I'd be gone.
your accent just changed. No problem. Oh.
Oh,
Your accent just in Spanish.
I
No
think it's called Mario. It's the Spanish influence.
You're mixed now,
Yeah,
bro.
mix.
You have the Asian.
I can go full British on ya. I can go España. Which one you want? No, because I'm teaching him Malay as well. So yeah.
You're teaching Mario
Yeah,
Malay.
so some basic words like
Like paloy and...
yeah.
Let's pay that.
No, because during the FIFA days, I'm in charge of the group chat with the players. I have a group chat with the players. Like, okay, I need your attendance for the next day. Send me in if you're coming or not. If you're not coming, put in the bracket like, what's your reason not coming? No, nothing against you. We just want to know why you're not coming. No problem. You're not coming. We don't pay you. It's fine. It's fine like that. So okay, some players will like put their Tadarus, Majlis. It's all in Malay, kan? So I just forwarded the text, assuming he'd just take who's coming, not gonna care who's not coming.
Who's not coming.
No, he's what's this? So I said, Tadarus, how do you translate this in? I'll just say it's an Islamic function, stuff like that. So, and you get all the stuff like in words. Now he's already greeting me like Selamat pagi. So that's good now. He's catching up. He's catching up. I'm translating as well for him.
Oh, okay, let's go. Anything else that I missed out on? We've covered the chicken Singaporean chicken rice. We covered that.
Yeah.
We covered hockey.
Yeah. Why is it like sound related kan macam Hokkien, Chinese, Singapore, chicken rice? You are fasting, bro.
It is crazy,
Yeah.
man. But yes, what else have we not talked about?
We're just in like a summary, kan? Summary of what's happened during the past few months, so we can't go too much into detail. So, it's another reason for you to have me on the show next nanti.
Of course.
maybe do a
do a full-on
podcast, full-on-
explicit.
just for football.
Full-on
Maybe
explicit.
show the audience what's happening in Brunei football.
Yeah.
We can go into detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then by that time, hopefully you have confirmed your.
Yeah.
And
And then
then
I
you-
can confirm then. If I do get that, then I will confirm. So for now, I won't say anything. They might be listening. They might be watching.
You don't care.
For sure, they will be watching because
Yeah.
I got the shirt on.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip this and put it on TikTok.
Yeah, and it's Hazim.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know if it's football? It's Hazim.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think sums up everything for now.
Yeah. I'm interested to know more lagi ang pasal Singaporean tau. Like, it's so
Yeah, you'll have to.
it's so big, Yahoo. That's a
Yeah.
big brand,
Yeah.
and you're just
Yeah.
picking on the.
Yeah, that's
this-
what surprised me. Like, it's Yahoo, but they're doing this podcast for maybe specific for sports. And the presenters is like, they don't know too much about.
They're being paid too.
Of course, they're being paid, but
Yeah, this is independent, bro.
yeah,
We have-
they don't. Visually, what do you know? That's what I'm like, what do you know? So something like that, yeah.
Batal lagi raya ka?
I saw they're gonna look for the nak bulan 20th. 20th? When did we start fasting? 21st? 22nd?
20s.
And yeah, it's all in the group
I
chat.
know. I think because 31st kala.
Yeah, and it's all in the group chat saying that the 20th is the 29th of Ramadan.
Ngam je tau. 29 Ramadan, you should
Yes.
see.
So-
it's either 29 or 30 days.
Yeah, it's either that. So
Yeah.
I don't know why it's a big fuss.
Yeah. Tell them to stay in the football.
Yeah.
Let the ustaz.
Yes. You had some privilege, right? Yeah. They'll know better. We'll stick to football.
Yeah, we'll stick to football. Man, I really don't want this to end. There's so much more
Yeah.
to talk about.
There might be a part 2, like my TikToks.
Yeah.
Like for part 2, like how many likes do you want?
No, I don't
No.
want to put the number. I just want to have you again.
No.
And hopefully we can work
Inshallah,
something.
inshallah.
Yeah. Because
Inshallah.
there's something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Not gonna be the last time you see him on the channel. So baru dapat reveal lah. Belum ada confirmation. Yeah, belum dapat-
That one I can't say.
my our stuff too. We can't really,
Yeah, our stuff as well. We can't say yet.
Yeah,
Something
'cause-
in the works.
Yeah, something in the works. Sekarang
Yeah.
yang orang
Oh, don't say about that. Sekarang dah jadi.
no.
No.
When you say that,
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Now we said that, I think he's gonna be
Yeah.
watching.
When you say that, people are gonna watch.
Yeah.
Because I always say I always say stuff about my wife,
Uh.
and I say, oh, she's not gonna watch this.
Then
So-
she ends up watching.
yeah, she isn't watching.
They'll be the same like this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we better just.
Usually if it's like a video of me, I said, why do you want to watch me? I get to see you every day. That's the response. Like, why do you want to watch that again? I said, at least you like, share come on lah. Show some support lah. Nah, no need lah. Just scroll past.
But when you say something about her,
She'll,
and I'm gonna clip it. You say something about Indonesian, I'm gonna clip and put on TikTok.
Yeah,
That she'll see.
she'll see that for sure. Oh, it seems why are you talking about me?
I'm gonna do it, bro. Because the silliest thing
Yeah.
works
Yeah,
on
it does.
TikTok.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
silliest
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
The stuff that nobody else cares about, everybody cares about on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
TikTok's a scary place, you know.
It is a scary
It's a scary place.
They're gonna ban it. They say they're gonna ban the potential ban in
Oh.
some countries. Yeah, I just read from a podcast or something.
Because I
There's-
get hate comments I know how to block it out. It's just like,
Oh, you read comments?
it's different, yeah. It's
I don't read
different. The comments on TikTok are different. It's
I
not
don't
like
read-
on Instagram or Facebook.
I don't read it.
TikTok is the whole new. It's like a different universe.
I think it's because on the other platform, your haters hate level is.
It's different. It's different. It's different.
I'm trying to sugarcoat it for you, but it ended up
You can't
being-
sugarcoat that. Haters should be haters.
I think macam kalau ada platform lain, the bad ones they don't really speak out.
Yeah.
But in here, they have the whole new personality and they are brand to speak out.
I know it's fake accounts, but there's a way to find you guys. I know how to find you guys.
Wow.
I know. I know. Scammers, I found out someone before juga. That would be a different story nanti lah.
That'll be a different
Yeah.
story.
It's easy.
It's easy.
It's easy.
Tell me behind the camera.
I
So,
will.
yeah.
I will. Oh, another thing. My wife said, "Apa dah?" I said, "I'm doing a podcast with fasting, bro." How come I didn't know? I said, "No, it work. I do it first, then I tell you." Isn't that how it works? He's like, look at me. Oh, whatever lah. So yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, okay. Selamat puasa.
Selamat puasa. I'll just say some Hari Raya in advance. I'll be the first to greet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can.
In case you don't see me. In case maybe after Raya you see me.
Jangan lagi 3 bulan macam last.
No.
Ini macam kan kahwin dah pulang.
Yeah, sah.
Selamat Raya.
Selamat
Just in
Raya.
case.
Yeah, selamat
in case.
berpuasa. Enjoy the rest of fasting, bro.
Enjoy the rest
No
of
pun
the
intended.
fasting, bro.
Yeah, no pun intended.